未確認の敵機さ、銀色の機体群が接古中で、繰り返すと南方要接古さ。
Emergency scramble! Unknown fighters approaching Tokyo from the south! Get airborne!
All units scramble immediately! Unidentified fighters over central Tokyo!
The Americans come in fat and slow. Their fighters turn back at the coast. That's when we touch.
This is Lieutenant Watanabe. 15 to 20 single-engine fighters approaching the Musashino plant. Type unknown.
They're everywhere. American fighters over the heart of Japan.
Impossible.
Captain Ogawa realizes he is witnessing the culmination of American industrial and technological genius, the P-51.
Watching American fighters dominate their capital skies with hours of fuel to spare, the pilots begin to comprehend a terrifying truth.
This moment perfectly captures the fall of Japanese air superiority. 7 Japanese fighters have been downed in just 16 minutes. 2 P-51Ds have taken damage but will make it back to Iwo Jima.
Where are the American carriers? They must be within 500 miles.
That's impossible, Chief. We have no reports of a task force that closed. They must be operating from land.
But where?
Realizing that if American fighters can reach anywhere in their empire with fuel to spare, then nowhere is safe. The homeland is no longer protected by distance.
Captain Masao Suinaga, whose Ki-84 was found in a rice field with empty fuel tanks, and his pilot deceased.
After April 1945, they stopped believing they could win. The sanctuary of distance had vanished.
The P-51 Mustangs' revolutionary range rewrites the rules of aerial warfare. American engineering genius.
The true devastation wasn't measured in aircraft view down, but in the collapse of Japanese pilot morale.
The P-51 Mustang's exceptional fuel efficiency and large internal capacity, common with external tanks.
All planes, brake right. They're everywhere.全く理解できないな。物理のホースを調査しているけど。
Major Moore, possessing ample fuel reserves, executes forceful maneuvers that Japanese pilots cannot match without risking fuel starvation.
Mayday! Mayday! We are under heavy attack!
Watch your tail, Lieutenant!
The mission demonstrates that with the right combination of engineering and innovation, the impossible becomes inevitable.
The realization shattered us. American fighters operated over our homeland with impunity. At that moment, our belief in victory died.
The P-51 Mustang's ability to project fighter power across vast distances fundamentally shifted the strategic balance.
The P-51 Mustangs very long-range missions, flying round trips averaging 350 miles per 50,000.
If they can come this far, we have already lost the struggle.
The ability to project fighter power across vast distances shifted the strategic balance. Japan's aircraft factories became...
After April 1945, we stopped believing we could win.
The P-51 Mustang's engineering brilliance and massive internal fuel capacity rewrote the rules of aerial warfare.
The mathematical certainty that had protected Japan's industrial heartland was obliterated by American engineering genius.
The Silverstein Mustangs that Sajak Dillons made Toronto on April 7, 1945.
They should have turned back by now.
How far can their planes reach?
This changes everything. They're not leaving. They're not running out of fuel. How? How did they get here?
Engaging the Mustang. Do not let him pass.
If they can come this far, if they can confrontation this long, we have already lost the struggle.
Just 16 minutes after the first contact, the engagement is over. 7 Japanese fighters are lost.
Where are they going?
After April 1945, we stopped believing we could win. If the Americans could send fighters from
The P-51 Mustang's engineering brilliance and massive internal fuel capacity have rewritten the rules of aerial warfare. The mathematical certainty that had protected Japan's industrial heartland has been obliterated by American engineering genius.
The numbers tell a stark story of Japan's new nightmare. P-51 Mustangs flew 51 very long.
American fighters claimed 341 Japanese aircraft destroyed for the loss of only 62 P-51s.
1945年2月以降の我々は勝利を信じられなくなりました。アメリカ軍が来るのがありました。
The P-51 Mustang had achieved something beyond military victory. It had created a revolution in strategic thinking.
If they can come this far, we have already lost the struggle. The ability to project fighter power across vast distances had irrevocably shifted the strategic balance.
P-51 がこんな奥地までだ。我々の計算が謙遜的に間違っているぞ。
The Japanese defensive strategy undergoes a fundamental transformation. The sanctuary of distance is gone.
The numbers tell a stark story. Between April 7th and August 15th, 1945, P-51
driven on Klondike. American fighters claimed 341 aircraft flood loss of only 60.22 P-51s.
After April 1945, we stopped believing we could win.
If they can come this far, we have already lost the struggle. The ability to project fighter power across vast distances irrevocably shifted the strategic balance.
Today I saw the future of air warfare, and it terrifies me.
Within days, the Japanese defensive strategy underwent a fundamental transformation.
The mathematical certainty that had protected Japan's industrial heartland, that no single engine fighter.
The numbers tell the story of Japan's new nightmare. Between April 7th and August 15th, 1945,
Japanese pilots who had spent years exploiting the fuel limitations of American fighters suddenly found themselves outranged, outgunned, and systematically hunted over their own territory.
If If they can come this far, we have already lost the struggle.
He was right. The ability to project fighter power across vast distances had shifted the strategic balance irrevocably.
In the summer of 1945, experienced pilots like Warrant Officer Kenji Fujioto were
Simply one per time. The P-51D Mustang's very long-range missions stand as one of history's examples of how it's a purple breakthrough. Remember Captain Masao Suinaga's final question: how did they get here? The answer changed the world, marking a profound shift in aerial warfare capabilities.
After April 1945, we stopped believing we could win. If the Americans could send fighters from Iwo Jima to Tokyo,
If they can come this far, we have already lost the struggle. Answer. The answer in Suinaga's question. Chain kill.
If American fighters could reach anywhere in the Empire with fuel to spare, then nowhere in Japan was safe. It marked the beginning of American air supremacy,